Yeah, so it's always a real pleasure for Epra to be associated with the Iberian property event here in Madrid, in particular this year, because as we all know, 2022 was a very complicated year for the listed real estate sector, but also for the private real estate sector. Our sector is currently trading at significant discount to NAV, whilst the operational performance of our companies is perfectly well. So there is a clear disconnect between share prices on the one side and the operational performance. So 2022 of course was a disaster. Looking forward 2023, we are of the opinion that we could be, I would say, more optimistic, but we have to be cautiously optimistic. So there are some blue sky ahead of us, but there still are a few things, but we do believe that the listed real estate sector is very well prepared to go through the turbulent markets we are experiencing for the time being. First of all, inflation is also a positive factor for the listed real estate sector. As we know, most of the leases are CPI indexed. Of course, there is an impact on the cost, but the revenue impact is bigger than the cost impact of inflation. So that's the first thing. Secondly, our sector is very well prepared to cope with rising interest rates. The fixed rate debt has evolved very positively over the last 15 years following the global financial crisis. The loan to value of a sector is 36% compared to close to 50% after the global financial crisis. And of course, the cost of debt is quite low. So long duration, fixed rate debt, low LTV today for the sector, I would say, are positive factors which will help our sector to go through this rising interest rates environment. But of course, as I said, I would say a huge discount to NAV today, which should constitute an opportunity for investors to come back to the market. That's what we started to see in the second half of last year. Investors who were, I would say, very cautious on the sector are being prepared nowadays to start reinvesting into the listed real estate space, because its fundamentals are good and it's very well prepared, very well positioned to cope with the current market environment. So yes, we are optimistic, but we are cautiously optimistic for the time being. And investors are today, if I would have to convert or to translate in a few words, the investors' feeling for the time being is that they are strategically positive but tactically cautious. So ready to press the button when it will be the right time to reinvest more massively into the listed real estate space.